Hey everybody, I'm Arglefumph. In this video, I will play through Barbie as the princess and the pauper. I will play the entire game from start to finish on easy mode. That's different from my video walkthrough for this game where I played through on the more difficult normal mode. I'm surprised there's no hard mode. What would hard mode be like? I guess it'd be something like if you get hit 2 or 3 times, automatic game over. That would be difficult. Hurry, you fools! Make sure nothing in this kingdom is working. No mistakes this time. And don't lose the map! Soon the kingdom will be in chaos and Princess Annaliese will be begging for my help. Haha! No one can stop me now. After all, how could she refuse? Wolfie, Erika, what is it? Princess Annaliese, we must hurry to the royal orchards. Someone blocked the water supply. Without it, the crops will die and people will go hungry. That doesn't sound anything like Erika. Wow, that is a terrible Erika voice. Who could do such a terrible thing? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Serafina? Yep. I bet it was that evil Preminger. Alright, so the game starts with a basic tutorial. Good, you're here to help. The orchard's in a terrible state. We need to pick the last of the golden apples. Come back to me at any time and press the B button if you are confused. We start with the tutorial. You just go to the right, and Annaliese will tell you what to do. Well, I can't do anything here. Erika, thank you. Switch to Erika by pressing L. If I sing, I can shake this apple loose. Press the B button to sing. Yep, Erika's good at singing. That's in the movie. That's how Princess Annaliese meets Erika. Erika's singing in the town square. Princess Annaliese is surprised, and she's like, oh. That's when they sing Girl Like You, or is it Girl Like Me? What's the name of the song? You're just like you, I'm just like you, you're just like me. We take responsibility, but I'd rather be in the library, reading science books all day. Alright, I'm singing over the actual game, sorry. So you have switches in this game, switches that control gates. With most of them, you need to step on both sides of the switch. So Annaliese is going to do that here. See, Erika's stepping on one switch, Annaliese is stepping on the other. That gets rid of the gate completely. With some of the switches, only one person needs to step on the switch, and that gets rid of it. So by working together, they can solve any puzzle, and we are finished with the tutorial. So Erika's going to sing here to get that golden apple, and she's going to walk. Ow. She got hurt. She's gonna keep walking. Ow, she got hurt. She's gonna keep walking. So you might have noticed Erika doesn't really get hurt here. Oh, and here's a switch. Let's go back to Annaliese. Erika can't get hurt. That is one of the 2 big differences between normal mode and easy mode. On easy mode, you can't get hurt. No matter how many times you run into an item or get attacked by an enemy, you don't get hurt. Your life meter in the upper left is always full. That life meter in the upper left is a rose. So if you're playing in normal mode, whenever you get hurt, the rose loses some of its petals. And if the rose loses all of its petals, you have to restart the level from the beginning again. So that's never going to happen on easy mode. You can't lose by getting hurt. The other major difference between normal mode and easy mode is the number of items you have to find. So we have to find 8 of the 10 golden apples here. On normal mode, you need to find all 10 of the golden apples, not just 8 of them. So I'm going to have Princess Annaliese do the jumping challenge. She is slightly better at jumping, mainly because of her shield, that shield she's holding. She sort of flutters a little bit while she's going down. Whereas Erika just falls straight down. Only 3 more apples to find. And there's a switch. I hate to say it, but Princess Annaliese is a little useless here, because her main deal is, you know, stopping the water, stopping the evil water. But it's easy mode, so Erika can just walk through the water. She doesn't actually need Princess Annaliese's shield. So really, the only thing Annaliese is going to be good for is jumping challenges. And stepping on those switches. There's another golden apple. We're gonna have another switch here. Yep. It's almost like those switches were added just to make sure you have to play as both characters. You want to play as Annaliese and Erika. It would be kind of cool if we could complete the entire level as Erika. Some of the levels in this game are rather lopsided in that they heavily favor one character over another. That's the case here in this level. This is definitely more of an Erika level than an Annaliese level. I'm gonna have Annaliese get this last apple. Yeah. Great, you found the last of the golden apples. Good, next level. This level is going to be played by the cats. And the cats are pretty well balanced, unlike Annaliese and Erika. They match pretty well. So you press the B button as Serafina to knock the seed aside. And you press the up button to climb a tree. So Serafina climbs trees, that's her big deal. Wolfie's big deal is that he can dig, so he's gonna dig right here. Some seeds are under the ground, and I love digging. He will make pathways. So you do have to use that pathway that Wolfie created. Serafina can't jump up here. So you do have to go down and make that pathway, otherwise you won't make any progress. So have Serafina climb the trees and have Wolfie dig. There's another seed. Ah, but it's here in a digging area. Let's get Wolfie. Alright, Serafina, get the seed down. Bouncing the seeds off the walls. So in this area, we're going to have 2 seeds that we need Serafina for. Here's one. Just knock this down to Wolfie. He can take care of it. Serafina's going to climb the tree over here, escape on the left for another seed. Yep. There we go. Have her climb this tree all the way to the top. Reach this high up area. I bet there's another seed here, and yes, there totally is. So that seed is going to be knocked over here to a Wolfie area. Let's see if Wolfie can reach that area. Jump. And dig. Ow. That seed did not fall down. And done. Great, now we can grow more apples. Alright, level 3 now. To help clear the waterway, flip all the levers. This is going to be Princess Annaliese and Serafina. I do like how the game switches up the groups every now and then. Unless I'm mistaken, it's either going to be the 2 humans together or each human with her cat. So I don't think we have any Princess Annaliese and Wolfie levels, or any Erika and Serafina levels. I mean, they're friends. Annaliese and Erika are friends, but they don't share cats with each other. That's not a thing. So I'm gonna have Serafina jump across the top of those trees. Whereas Annaliese can cross the gaps below, because Annaliese can jump slightly farther than Serafina. So here is one of the switches that is just a 1-part switch. You just need to press the singular switch and then walk away. It will be forever down. It's not one of those 2-part switches. Try to avoid those frogs, if you can. And let's switch to Serafina. Great, Serafina's doing a great job of avoiding those frogs. Here I'll have Serafina jump across the tops of the trees. Flip that switch. I like to think she's flipping the switch with her tail, although there's no reason at all to believe that. It would be cool. The music in this game is okay. Kind of wish they had the songs from the movie. Although, it'd be hard to work some of those songs into the game, like Preminger's song, "How Could I Refuse?" I've been bowing, I've been scraping, I've been evil for like 5 minutes now. Why am I not in charge? All hail me. Something the movie never explains is how Preminger even got his job as a royal advisor, because he seems like he would be a terrible royal advisor. I mean, Queen Genevieve could totally make great decisions on her own. She does not need Preminger's advice. All he ever does is give bad advice. That's because most of his advice is, oh, here, let me move away from the nasty water and then jump up here. Most of his advice is designed to help himself. He's not actually trying to help the kingdom, because he's trying to take over the kingdom. I also wonder what Queen Genevieve does. In the movie, like, she made a terrible decision by hiring Preminger, but she also is very concerned about the kingdom not having enough money. It's like, well, what happened to the money? Is she just bad at money management, or is it Preminger's fault? I bet it's Preminger's fault. I bet Preminger did something to mess up the kingdom. Alright, I'm just gonna jump through the trees as Erika, because I think she's up. Yep, we're gonna have to jump through the trees to get to the top of this house. So I believe there's an Erika area inside this house, and there's a Wolfie area inside this house. Yeah, that's the premise of the movie. Queen Genevieve's like, oh no, we don't have money anymore. Oh dear, how am I going to get money? Well, maybe you could, like, enact a monarchy tax or something. I understand some kingdoms do that. But no, she's so worried the kingdom won't have enough money, she decides to marry her daughter, Princess Annaliese, off to King Dominic. And I'm totally forgetting the name of Dominic's kingdom. Yeah, I forget the name of his kingdom. It's not really important. I think, like, his kingdom gets named, but her kingdom does not. So here's something I might as well mention. I read, like, one of the novelizations of the movie. Actually, I read more than one novelization of the movie. But in the novelizations, as opposed to the movie, we don't know what Dominic's scheme is, if that makes sense. So, King Dominic disguises himself as a page so he can meet the princess and get to know her without having to deal with all the royal stuff, without having to deal with all sorts of expectations. You know, he wants her to love him for who he is. If you loved me for me. That's one of the songs. So in the movie, they reveal that information right away, like very close to the beginning. After King Dominic's introduced, it's like, no, that guy is totally King Dominic in disguise. But in the novelizations, they hold off on that revelation. So that's kind of different. That's just a difference between the movie and I guess the original script. Yeah, I don't know which version came first. It's almost like they made the movie, like that was one of those scenes that got changed around, that people didn't like that story, or that idea about Dominic being the one in disguise, and so they moved that scene further upwards to make it more obvious, because you could totally move that scene later on. It's just a scene with King Dominic talking to his servant. I forget the servant's name. Step on that switch, step on that switch, and now that gate is completely done. I feel like with the houses in this game have done a pretty good job of having a Wolfie spot and an Erika spot in both of them. So, like, that's a switch that only Erika can reach. And then next we're gonna have an area that only Wolfie can reach. Whereas Erika can just walk out the back door if she really wanted to. Mean old squirrel. Ah! Let's see, is there going to be a switch over here on the right? Yes. Alright. But like I said, easy mode, you only need to find 8 of the 10 switches. That helps sometimes. Like some of those, like say, I'll talk later. First, we have a battle against Nick and Knack, Preminger's 2 goons. It's interesting how Erika's like, it's those 2 men again. When did you see them? Yes, they were in a scene early in this game, but Preminger was there, Erika was not. I guess maybe she knows the 2 men from the movie? They were at Preminger's wedding, and I have to say, they wore some amazing top hats in that scene. It was pretty awesome. I really loved that. Yeah, there are 2 wedding scenes. There's Preminger almost marrying Queen Genevieve. Fortunately, Princess Annaliese. I believe she's the one who interrupts that. Or it could have been Erika. One of them interrupts it. Yeah, I think it might be Erika and Dominic who interrupt it, and then they find the others in the mine. We will get to the mines in this game. The woodsman and his wife. Preminger scared away all the wildlife. Can you help us find the lost eggs? They're ready to hatch. Serafina and I will. Serafina, use your paw swipe to hatch the eggs. So this has nothing to do with the movie at all. I don't know where they got the idea for this scene. This world, shall you say, because we're going to have 4 levels here in the forest. I guess there's technically a forest in the movie. Like, Julian realizes Preminger was in the forest based on, like, a smell. He's like, or was it pine needles? Something like that. Preminger didn't really hang out in the forest all that much. I think he was just passing through. Because that's where his goons had the kidnapped Princess Annaliese. Like, he rode on his horse to make sure the princess was secured, and she had no idea he was behind the evil scheme. And that was that. That was that scene. Fortunately, Princess Annaliese is very smart, and she is able to defeat the goons all by herself. Not all by herself. She had the help of her cat, and her cat had the help of Preminger's horse. So, this is a simple level. We just need to find all these eggs, hit them with Serafina's paw. We aren't even using this tree climbing thing. I mean, I did tree climbing there, yes, but we're not doing a whole lot of tree climbing in this particular level. Looks like we've got another switch here for Serafina to lower. So, as I was going to say, right before that boss battle against Preminger's goons, we do... fell down. Because I only need to find 8 of the items, as opposed to all 10 of them, that is helpful sometimes. That's helpful in many places. Like, if there are 2 items which are really hard to get, I could just ignore them. Similarly, like here, when I'm at the end of the level, I'm more or less at the end of the level now. But there are 3 eggs to find. So what I could do is try 2 things. I could get this egg up there with Serafina, or I could go over to the right and solve this puzzle for this egg. So that's great. So I did skip that 1 egg, right? Because I don't have to find all the eggs. I'm playing on easy mode. You saved all the eggs. Thanks so much. Let's keep going. Quick, Preminger trapped the rare butterflies. Help me collect them. Of course, I can break glass with my singing notes. I am that good at singing. Wolfie, you can use your paw. So you just need to destroy the butterflies. And you can jump up into the trees, I think. In this level. Look at me, I'm jumping all over the trees. Ah, and I fell down. So some of the butterflies, I believe, are up in the trees. I'm just gonna keep going rather than climb those trees there. Yep, this looks like a Wolfie area. So many crows. Didn't see any butterflies there. There's a butterfly, so I'll jump to it. Jump to this branch, jump to this butterfly. And then here is a switch for Wolfie to get to bring Erika over to this area. So I think this level might prefer Erika over Wolfie. I'm not sure. She does a better job of getting those butterflies in the trees, but Wolfie does digging, obviously. We haven't done a whole lot of digging with Wolfie in this level, though. So it might be an Erika heavy level. Ow! Trying to jump up to see if there were butterflies up there, but there were not. And it looks like there's a butterfly there, so let me drop down here. Got 2 pathways. I don't know which one is the correct one. Up, and there's a Wolfie-only pathway. So let's have Wolfie go down that pathway. The game does get a bit more complicated here. These levels get longer. Like, we're only halfway through this level, and we've been playing for a while. I don't feel like we've been playing for an insignificant amount of time. Ah, there's a butterfly. How do I get up there? I guess I jump on this tree to the right, and then I jump to it. 3 more. Man, I'm trying to jump to those hidden branches, but they are too hidden for me. And that looks like a Wolfie area that I just passed. So I'll bring Wolfie down to explore there. Lots of crows. In the normal version of this level, it's a pain. Because we have so many crows, and they are constantly flying at different heights and constantly hurting you. Yep, looks like this is an area where you absolutely need Wolfie. Good job, Wolfie. I'm gonna have Wolfie go ahead, see if I can get this last. Butterflies, Wolfie, great, so I don't actually have to bring Erika over here. Good to know. Now the butterflies are safe, thanks to you. Oh, I'm so wonderful, you're so welcome. We need to get rid of the traps so the forest will be safe again. Who would leave such nasty traps? Bet it was Preminger, but we'll get rid of them. So this is a level that does require jumping around in the trees all the time, and I'm not really a fan of that. So I'll see if I can get these traps. Go as far as I can without having to jump in the trees. So it didn't look like I could go very far as Annaliese without reaching this tree jumping area. And really, Annaliese should be doing the tree jumping because she's the one who's great at jumping in trees, right? So no traps in those trees. Good to check. I get that switch for the princess. There's another trap just lying down. There's probably a trap up there. And there's the next area where we're switching. As I indicated, I'll have Annaliese explore these trees. Doesn't look like you can jump up in those trees. This tree is one we can jump into. I guess I'll have to jump. I can jump from this tree over to that one tree. Nope, no traps there. There we go, there's the other switch. and Erika's singing ability, useless. Does not help this level. That's unfortunate for her. And here's another switch. I feel like part of the reason I don't like this woods area, it's just slow. It takes forever. I mean, okay, it doesn't take that super long, but it just takes much longer than that other area we were in, the apple orchard. It takes even longer if you're playing on normal mode and you're trying to dodge these pine cones and those mean birds, those crows. Crows that are everywhere. Ah, here we go. Told you there was a trap on the trees. Kind of an unfair or mean thing to do is to put the trap in, what was this, tree number 7? Oh, there's another trap. Like, there are many trees that did not have traps in them. I had to search every single one of them nonetheless. Let's keep going. This area is particularly tough to dodge those crows in. As you can see, because they just keep flying at different heights. It's based on where you're jumping, is how high the crows are. And so that's an area where you're constantly jumping because of those holes in the ground. I bet there's a trap in those tree nests. Yeah. You'd also be trying to jump to avoid the crows in certain cases. So they just made an area where you have to jump a lot, and then the crows will be randomized because the crows show up based on where you're jumping, where you are, where your height is. Oh, no, that's an empty branch. I think in the normal version of the game, that tree area has a flower. Here we go, there's a trap. Got it. Finally, and we're still not done. We're still not done. The forest will be safe again, thanks to you. We still have the 2 cats. Oh dear, while Preminger's nasty crows are still in the trees, the birds won't come back. We need to scare them away. Wolfie, this sounds like a job for 2 cats. I hate to say, it's sort of the exact same thing we had in the previous level of jumping around in the trees, because Serafina can climb trees. Yeah, all those trees are things Wolfie cannot... He can't do anything about them. Wolfie just can't climb trees. So we just need to grab the crows like that. Those crows that were giving us so much trouble earlier, well, you just touch them here, and then they're gone. It's like, why wasn't that the case in the last level? The previous level? Oh, that would have been so nice. Oh, also you can hear the crows, that's right. So you know whenever you're close to a crow, and that's helpful. Yeah, it's super helpful. It helps you locate where the items are. So there's gotta be a crow somewhere up here, up above. I just don't know if the crows in this tree are in a tree to the right. Yeah, it's not in this tree, therefore it's gotta be somewhere high up. Like over here, above us. So climb this tree and then jump all the way to the left to catch that one crow. That squirrel just knocked me down at the last second. What a mean old squirrel. I was so close to that crow, too. Why am I having so much trouble with this? So this would definitely be a case of those, like, maybe we could just forget this crow and not save it? Well, we're not saving the crow, we're getting rid of the crows. Yeah, but that definitely might be one crow, which is worth skipping. Oh, I heard another crow. Where was it? Right there. Serafina, definitely our crow helper. Don't hear any crows here. Ah, I heard one. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Right above Serafina. It was a good idea to finish on the Serafina level, because we're going to have a Serafina boss battle in just a moment. And the Serafina battle is going to be all about climbing, right? So it was really a good idea to have a Serafina climbing intensive level. Just as preparation for what's happening next. Oh boy. And are there any more crows? There's gotta be one, right? In one of these trees. Oh. So you can jump. Yep, there we go, I heard it. Yeah, just left Wolfie behind. Let Serafina finish off that level. Might have been able to do the entire level without Wolfie, except for some of those switches. Was the only thing Wolfie was doing. Alrighty, so, thanks for helping. Oh, before I forgot, I saw us two strange men hanging around the water well. Serafina, why don't you climb down and take a look? So it's weird she says climb down, because this puzzle is to climb up. We're in a race. I need to reach the top of the tower before those villains. And I am so far ahead. Like, I can hear the villain, I can't see the villain anywhere. I wonder if this is different on... Oh, okay, it's not. I was like, is this the same on easy mode and normal mode, or is this a slightly different challenge on easy mode? It looks like it's going to be the same on both gameplay modes. And we're so far ahead of the bad guys. I can't see them or anything. It's really hard to judge how far ahead I am. Ah, I win. So this gives us a map to the next area. Meow! Let's have a look. So this leads to the mines. So you know what I'm thinking? Preminger's up to no good again. Alright, let's stop him. So we are going to go to the mines, which features somewhat prominently in the actual movie. As I mentioned, Princess Annaliese and Julian are locked in the mine by Preminger, I believe, yeah. And then Erika and Wolfie save them. Wolfie, like, digs, and that creates a bunch of water, and then the area they're in slowly fills up with water. And they ride to safety by getting inside a barrel. So this is another area where we have enemies that are hard to dodge. Those bats are hard to dodge. Good thing I'm playing easy mode, so I don't have to dodge them. Serafina can climb these poles because they're close to trees. And obviously Wolfie can dig. So let's bring Wolfie all the way over there. I did mention one of the premises of the movie is that the queen needs money because the kingdom ran out of money. It's because Preminger had his two bad guys take all the gold in the kingdom. They harvested all the golds from the mine, all the gold from the mines. Luckily, Princess Annaliese finds valuable crystals in the mine that the villains somehow overlooked. Let's see if I can remember that line. Because the crystals are inside a rock, right? And she opens up the rock and there are crystals inside. And she's like, oh, Julian, you're like this rock. You're just quiet and unassuming on the outside, but a treasure within. And that's when she opens it up and shows the crystals, and it's the crystals that make them enough money to save the kingdom. Now, some people have been, like, joke commenting on that scene. They're like, did Barbie just call Julian ugly? Is that what she was saying? I'm like, excuse me, that's not Barbie. That is Princess Annaliese. Barbie is playing a character named Princess Annaliese. Thank you very much. And yes, his name is Julian, not Ken. Julian and Princess Annaliese are a pretty good couple. I feel sad that they don't spend more time together in the actual movie. They're apart for most of the movie. He spends most of the movie with Erika, teaching her how to be a princess. He sings a song, "To be a princess is da 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 da. To be a princess is 1,000 pairs of shoes." She's like a rose that's forever in bloom. There we go. Last switch. Fantastic. You opened the entrance. Now we just need to use the levers to start the elevator working again. That's basically what frees up Princess Annaliese to marry Julian, is the fact that she finds all the crystals, which is money, for the kingdom. So now she doesn't have to marry for money anymore. She can marry a commoner. Never says what happens to Erika, actually. They show her getting married to King Dominic, but does that make her Queen Erika or not? So in the other Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper video game, which was released for computers, I know it was released for PC, I don't know if it was released for Mac. In that game, she gets called Lady Erika by some people, because that game takes place before she's crowned queen. She's being crowned queen in that game. So I just found that interesting that, oh, okay, so she's actually officially a queen. That's your goal. You need to finish all the chores, and then Erika's being crowned queen. See if I can remember that song. There is a song she sings. For I am to be crowned queen. Yeah, that's the one song. And then the other song is played at the very, very end of the game, which is In Your Heart, which is in the Barbie movie. If you live your dreams, you'll find destiny is written in your heart. That song's sung twice in the movie. But it works that, you know, that's the song at the end of the game and the song at the end of the movie. Erika also sings a little bit more in that video game, the other video game. Like here, she only sings la 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 la. In that game, she has a couple of songs. They're not so much songs as it's just a little thing she sings. So, like, here, kitty, kitty, come here, kitty, kitty. Kitty, where are you? Kitty, come out. Things like that. She's looking for a lost cat, in case you couldn't tell. And then, follow me, kitty. Follow, follow me, oh come and follow me, follow me. And then a song where she's singing to roses is like, look how they bloom, the roses, they sparkle and bloom. Bloom for me, rose, oh look how it grows. Those are about all the songs that Erika sings, but it is nice, she has a sing button in that game. She sings in both of the Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper games. So something I thought weird about the movie is they make a big deal about the fact that Princess Annaliese and Erika are exactly alike. At least at the very beginning, it's like two people were born and they were exactly alike, except for the birthmark. Annaliese has a royal crown as a birthmark. I'm like, hey, I can think of one other difference between the two of them. Their hair color. They have different hair colors. Why doesn't the movie point that out? And they have a wig. I mean, Erika puts on an Annaliese wig. I'm confused as to why Julian had a wig which looks exactly like Princess Annaliese. Why does he have a Princess Annaliese hair wig? That seems like an odd thing for him to just have lying around. It's like he was prepared for somebody to impersonate her. So these are the crystals. Right now we're grabbing the crystals. After doing 2 levels of finding switches, now we get a level of crystal hunting. Oh, looks like I need to stand on that switch for a while. That's weird. I wonder why that switch doesn't just stay down all the time. Oh man, and here's a thing that we need to ride all the way up. Let's see where this one goes down here at the bottom. Oh man. Yep, there's an area down below that we need to ride on. Okay. Alright. Definitely need Erika up there. So she can get that one. And this up there area... Oh, I see there's a hidden one right there. Alright, okay. So let's see if I can get that by jumping. Got it. So Erika can't move left and right while walking, while singing. I'll have her stand on a switch so Wolfie can clear the way. Better be a switch on the other side, otherwise we're in trouble here. Yes, alright. I'm in trouble here. I'm in trouble here anyway. There we go. Making a platform for Erika. Oh man. I'm gonna have to get rid of more of those blocks for Erika. It's funny how those blocks are just hiding in the middle of the air like that. Like, that's not how dirt works in real life. Dirt will not be floating in midair if you get rid of the dirt below it. Dirt falls to the ground in real life. I wonder what that switch touches. It touches that, but it looked like there was going to be an area up and to the left. So I'm going to try to examine this area before going to the switch. I think that's going to be the case at that switch. Aha, yep. There's another crystal. I think it's going to be the case that the switch is the area we need to go to next. We have to, because somebody needs to hold down that switch. And those are giant rolling balls. Yeah, these mines look nice. It's not what the mines look like in the movie at all, because the mines are bare in the movie. They're pretty empty, whereas these mines, they've just got crystals all over the place here. Oh, it looks like we've got a switch that we need Wolfie to press so Erika can get through. So Wolfie will go in this down below area because I had Erika go in the high up area. Oh man, looks like Wolfie's gonna have to dig here as well. So Wolfie was kind of helpful here, yeah. Erika's definitely the more helpful character, because she's the one who can actually get the item of the level. Excellent, so that's level, what, 11? Next, I think is going to be level 12, maybe? Oh no, somebody's stolen all the gold. Serafina and I will see if they dropped any. Yeah, this is interesting with the gold, because I've already mentioned the story, is that Preminger stole all the gold from the mines. Then he goes to the queen and lies and pretends they don't have any gold. Yeah, they have gold. He just stole it all. That's what happened to the gold. Robbing the royal mines. All part of his evil plan to marry Princess Annaliese. Which then switches to kidnapping Princess Annaliese. Which then switches to marrying her mother. Have Serafina stand here on that switch. I'm thinking it goes there, that switch. The switch controls this gate. That is a switch which is far away. Yeah, it's pretty far away from the thing it controls, isn't it? Erika has a friend who works in the dress shop. I don't think we see the friend again. Like, she disappears partway through. No, she doesn't disappear partway through. It's, Annaliese goes to the dress shop, and then the friend helps Princess Annaliese. I do find it funny how, in that section, Annaliese is like, don't you recognize me? I'm the princess. And she's like, come on, Erika, you look nothing like the princess. That's a funny line. Because they look exactly alike, but Madame Carp's just a jerk. Alright, here's a jumping area. You need to jump all the way across. There's nothing below. Below us is a pit. If you fall to this pit, you need to go all the way back to the left and try again. So I'm not going to show off the pit because that requires going down and going all the way to the left and jumping again. That takes a long time. But we do wonder what happened to Erika's friend. Was Erika's friend at the wedding? Sure. Yeah. I think, yeah, we can assume that Erika helped her friend out. Or like maybe Erika's friend took over the dress shop when Madame Carp was forced out of business. Because in that opening song, she sings, "Can I come along?" Something like that. She has one line in that opening song, which indicates that she is also not at Madame Carp's by choice. But I'll never stop believing I'll repay my parents' debt. Duty means doing the things your heart may well regret. In my dreams, I'll be free. That's the song. In case you were wondering what I was doing, I was singing the song from the movie. Alright. Ouch. For Serafina. It is a lot easier on easy mode, yes, when you can't get hurt. You don't have to worry about refilling your health meter. But you can also make more dangerous jumps like that, so you can go a lot faster. Instead of me being cautious here, I could just go for the big jump, because I know that bat won't hurt me. This looks like another area where you just have to jump across, and if you fall down, you can restart the challenge. I find it interesting there was a crate there. Ah, this is an area where I can bring Serafina. I mean, yeah, there have been crates that you can stand on in this game, but not a whole lot. And this is an area where you don't really need to stand on anything either. It's interesting they chose to put a crate there in an area where it's not really needed. So this level, clearly a level where you're just riding up and down on these coal conveyor belts. Let's see what's over here on the left. Oh, there's a bag of gold on the ground, just easy to get. And the challenge, as you saw, was just dodging those enemies. Yep, and in here will be a final bag. Done. So we've been playing for about an hour. So, I don't know, maybe they wanted this to be a 2-hour game. It's not the case that every single level is the exact same length. Some of them are longer than others. It must be the thieves. Bark. Wolfie is going to dig. You need to stay in the light or you'll become lost in the dark. Flick the lever at the bottom to tip the thief out of the elevator. Huh, I thought the goal of this was to, like... Because you'll notice when I drop down, the light drops down as well. So is my goal to always be in the light, or is it to go faster than the light? Try to go down here on the left. Yeah, for fun, let's just always go down the left-hand side. There's a bat. Ooh, scary. Ooh. Ah, now I have to dig all the way to the right, though. Again, it makes it want to dig on the right-hand side. I'm gonna still keep digging on the left, though. Just for fun. that was a nice long fall. Ah, and finally, we get to fall down on the left instead of the right. We've defeated the enemy in the elevator, wherever that elevator might have been. No, seriously, where was that elevator? I'm like, what? Wolfie, are you okay? Did you stop the bad guys? Wolf! Great! Look, they dropped another piece of the map. So that piece leads to the village, which is an area we saw a lot of in the movie, because that's where Madame Carp's Emporium is. It seems to be relatively far away from the palace, though, because the palace is on top of a hill. You have to... I mean, we've only seen people, like, riding on carriages to the palace from the village. We never see anybody walking there. I take that back. I think Annaliese walks there because there's a guard. She's like, hey, it's me, Princess Annaliese. And the guard's like, you're not Princess Annaliese. I just saw Princess Annaliese having dinner. Haha. Go away, imposter. Similar to Madame Carp. It's just like the minor characters, I guess, who are more in tune to what the people look like and what they don't look like. Whereas the Queen totally falls for the trick, Preminger totally falls for the trick, and I talked over the tutorial. What we want to do is lead the bees to the flowers. Once a bee is led to the flower, we can steal the honeycomb. This was made up for the game. There's nothing about honeycomb or bees in the movie. I guess this kind of looks like the village. The village, we really only saw the marketplace. We didn't see, like, all of the village. I'm sure there are other places to the village, like a school or something. Got the bees on that flower. Come on, bees, go to that flower. Go to the flower. All right, there we go. Went to the flower. There's probably a bakery in the village that we don't see in the movie. So I think we're gonna have to have Serafina here to climb up and get that last piece of honeycomb. Not last. One more. Sorry, 2 more. I can count. That thing in the upper right-hand corner is a counting meter. I haven't mentioned that, but it totally is. Keeps track of how many you have left. Now we've only got 1 left. That's what that yellow circle is. Blue circles indicate the ones we've already gotten. So lure the bees over here. Now, the last 2 ones are pretty tough, so I'm glad we don't have to get them here on easy mode. Because the bees are, like, in your way, so you have to dodge the bees and then keep going to find the flower. So, as we saw with those ones, you saw the flower before the bees every single time. With some of the ending ones, you see the bees before the flowers. Yeah, so, I mean, we've got this woman. She makes clothes. She's not Madame Carp. She could be Erika's friend, dressmaking friend. But then that just begs the question of why doesn't Erika recognize this person? Say, oh, hey, friend, how's it going? Of course, it's not like our heroes have spent a lot of time talking to any of the characters in this game. Really? They haven't acknowledged if anyone's somebody they know or not. Well, I mean, they're like, oh, it's the woodsman and his wife. Yeah, like, that's about as much as we've gotten in terms of conversation. It hasn't been, oh hey woodsman, how's it going? How are you? Why did you do nothing when I was trapped in the woods? And kidnapped? You could have saved us a whole lot of hassle. The kingdom was almost destroyed because of your laziness. No, I won't get you butterflies. Maybe next time you can actually help the royal family instead of letting villains like Preminger run wild. Did you not hear any of the news? Like, you'd think that news would have spread far and wide throughout the kingdom that the princess has disappeared. And then, yeah. How did that news not travel far and wide through the kingdom? It's also the question of handwriting. Like, Preminger had a letter which he purported came from Princess Annaliese. But how did he copy her handwriting? Did he just get a handwriting sample and just be very, very careful when writing that fake letter? Julian recognizes it because it has the wrong scent on it. He's like, lilac? She never used lilac when she was flowering up her letters. She always uses rose. Oops. So that's a silkworm thing, but Erika can't get those silkworm things on her own. Only Wolfie can. So this is definitely a Wolfie level. Erika's just here to step on switches so Wolfie can continue. Let's see, is there a silkworm down here? Yes, there is. Dodging those mice is a huge hassle in the normal mode version of the game. It's because the mice move left and right randomly, and as you saw, we have to drop down into mouse areas quite often. So you don't know where the mice are, you might land on a mouse. In fact, that's probably going to happen to you a lot, because the mice are moving around randomly. Boo-hoo, what's the matter? All the store banners were stolen. How will anyone find my store? The cats will find them. Alright, we've got some cat levels. So that's an example of, we finished talking to the lady, we just got her all those silkworms, right? And we're talking to her again, and we're not acknowledging the fact that we just finished her silkworm chore. I'm trying to jump and reach that banner. I don't know why it failed. Let's try it again. There we go, got it. Now let's bring Wolfie over. It looks like there is a down below area for Wolfie to dig in, so I will check and see if there are any banners there by pressing the down button. Yep, there is. So I'm gonna go down and get it. Now we've just got lots of things to dodge here. We've got the mice. We've got the falling bags of flour. And we've also got the barrels, the rolling barrels. Serafina can get that one. Oh, there's more areas for her to climb in. I guess she can get both of them. While Wolfie waits patiently on the switch. Well, that area did not lead to a banner, it just led to more mice. Oh, there's a banner. Looks like I need to reach the higher up area. Jump from it to get the banner. And we've got 2 areas for Wolfie to dig in, so let's check them out. Wolfie needs to stand on this switch. Alright, he will. Just one more. Just one more. It's gotta be an easy one, like up here. So many mice. No, why is there no easy one to find up there? I sure hope I didn't miss one. That's okay if I did, because I'm sure there's another. As I've mentioned several times at this point, I am playing on easy mode. Meaning I only have to find 8 of the 10 banners. There we go. So the other 2 banners are probably to the right of Serafina. Great, you found all the banners. Next we need to hang the banners, and I do like that little bit of continuity. We find the banners, and then we immediately place the banners. That's nice, as opposed to, okay, we found the switches, and now we just have to do, like, more switches. And then we found the crystals, and then we found the gold. That was in the mines. Like, none of the items we found really have anything to do with each other. But in this case, we're finding banners, and then we're placing them. Alright. Yep, no banner hanging places there. Interesting. You can walk on there. There's another banner. I probably could have been able to jump on the top. Walk across the top of that store there. Erika's very far away. This is the last of the levels. After this, we'll have a boss battle. Should be easy on this mode, where you don't really have to worry about getting hurt. You do have to do a fair amount of dodging during the boss battle on normal mode. Yeah, you can see I just got hit like twice. Different groups of enemies everywhere. Lots of dodging. Yeah, I guess I didn't notice how much dodging you're supposed to do here. Because we've got those crows, we've got the mice, we've got the water, we've got the bags of flour, we've got the rolling barrels. Oh, and the squirrels. Yeah, and the squirrels, too. This town is infected with people trying to hurt the princess. It's like, I'm the princess, okay? We've got the visiting queen, my best friend. With the banners flying in our village, the marketplace will be busy again. Thank you. And now we have a battle. Ouch, what was that? Visitors will never come back to the village with egg throwers around. With my trusty shield, I can get rid of them. Jump up with your shield raised to close the shutters in their faces. That will make them go away. So how many tourists are there? Because he's making it seem like, oh man, this town is very dependent on tourism. I did not get that sense in the movie. But then again, as I said, Erika does make money just singing on the street. So that's generally something you can do in a town with several tourists. You know, street performers, they tend to hang around in tourist-heavy towns. But Erika doesn't do that for a living. She's just temporarily doing it. So here you're actually supposed to use your shield to block the guys that are on the left and right, but because we can get hurt with no consequences on easy mode, you don't really have to do that. You can just focus on the enemies at the top. the final piece of the map. Here we go, and it leads to the clock tower. Which is unique to the game. I don't think there's a clock tower in the movie. I could be wrong. Maybe it was part of the scenery. We definitely did not go inside the clock tower and race to the top, which is what we do here. Where have you fools been? Have you brought the gold? There he is. There's Preminger. Let's get him. Wolfie, try to jump up and paw swipe the clock weights. Bring the clock weights down to defeat Preminger. So Preminger's dog, Midas, the poodle, is going to be running left and right. What you need to do is jump over Midas to avoid being hit, which is not that tough. See how Midas is in the background there? Midas is in the background. So you can't get hurt by Midas in the background. When Midas is in the background, he can't hurt you. And good, we destroyed that platform. Preminger's gonna go up a level. Good job, Wolfie. I'll try to get the clock weights with my singing notes. Now on this level, you'll notice the clock weights are going back and forth. And Preminger's throwing stuff at you. He's throwing apples. I don't think we've seen these apples for a while. Those were like World 1 apples from the apple orchard. And occasionally his dog runs out at you too. La. Well done, Erika. You scared him further up the tower. Meow. Serafina, see if you can hit the clock weights with your paw swipe. Serafina's turn. So, this version of the level, those platforms occasionally turn left and right. Also, the clock weights are going up and down, so that's different. I believe you have to hit each clock weight 4 times. I could be wrong about that. There we go, that was a nice job, but the platforms are swinging left and right. Try to show it off. There it swung. And you need to jump when it swings. Otherwise it'll knock you down like it did there. So I got the one on the right. Let's get the one on the left. Ouch. Jump. Jump. One more hit will do it. And the last level, of course, goes to Barbie as Princess Annaliese. Serafina, you did it! He's got nowhere else to run. Yes, he's exactly where I want him. Stand back, it's my turn. I'll try to hit them. I'll try to hit the clock weights with my shield. This time he can't run away. There are a couple of Barbie movies where they indicate that Barbie is an actress. Like, one of the Christmas movies with her family, unless I'm mistaken. And then there's one with, like, Ken and... what's the name of Barbie's nemesis? Raquel? So that's like the fairy secret. I'm not an expert on the Barbie movies. I just happened to watch this movie in preparation for playing this game. That's all. I think the Christmas movie starts with the joke scene. It's like, here's Barbie in the princess in the pea. And there's a bunch of, like, dancing peas. And Barbie's like, what? This is a terrible movie. Nobody liked that. Which is just silly. So if those movies are to be believed, then Barbie's just an actress, and she's playing Princess Annaliese in this movie. I have a feeling Preminger won't be coming back. Yes, it's goodbye forever, I hope. And I think it is. Now we can get back to our happy lives. Serafina, we made such a great team. Yes, I suppose we did. You're not so bad after all. So we could pretend that this comes after the movie. I don't know. Where would we place this? Is this before or after the end of the movie? It's got to be, like, after the end of the movie. Yeah, I think this must take place after the movie. Because Erika recognized those two goons, Preminger's goons, so she must have recognized them from the movie. And obviously, Annaliese and Erika, they know each other. So, there's not a whole lot of points in time in the movie where Annaliese and Erika are together and know each other, because the Princess Annaliese gets kidnapped. So I guess this could have happened, like, in between, at the end of the movie, there's a jump ahead in time to when there's a double wedding with the princess and Erika. And so maybe this game could have taken place then. It could have taken place at that point in time. Now, as I mentioned, the other Princess and the Pauper video game, check out my walkthrough for that. It's a lot of fun. Erika is about to be made queen, and I don't know if we can confirm whether or not she's a queen at the end of the movie, where she's getting married to King Dominic. Like, did she get married? Did she get made queen before or after the wedding? That's a question. So if it's the case that she got married, I think it's afterwards. I don't know. Because the other game kind of makes a big deal that Princess Annaliese is coming over to visit for the coronation. Yeah, so I'm just gonna guess that both of the Princess and the Pauper video games take place after the movie. That's my guess. There's nothing like too solid in the game to indicate when it takes relative to the movie. I think that's on purpose. Because, you know, that way you can play the game without having seen the movie. And also, maybe the movie wasn't done when they were making the game. They were probably making the game and the movie at the same time. And so, you know, by having the game not super heavily based on the movie, that's better for them. Because if they make changes to the movie, and that would cause problems for the game if the game is super based on the movie, but the movie made big changes. Okay, so that's it. I'm just rambling here. Thank you very much for watching my videos. You can check out my video walkthrough for this game, my video walkthrough for the other Barbie Princess and the Pauper game. You can check out, like, Barbie Magic Hairstyler. I played all the games in the Detective Barbie series. And Barbie as Sleeping Beauty, Barbie as the Princess Bride, Barbie Secret Agent 2. I think those are all the Barbie games that I've played so far on my channel. So you've got plenty of Barbie content to look out for if you love Barbie, if you love watching me play Barbie, which some people do. Bye, everybody.